a tour of my Skakespeare tackle box. The first thing about the tackle box, I have just added on the top of the box a sticker from the Eastern Area IFCA, which is the Inshore Fisheries and Conservation Authority, which has got all the minimum sizes for this area. So I've got no excuse for taking an undersized fish. If you ever see them on the beaches at all, they do patrol the beaches around here, the officials. It's always worth just asking them, because they've always got these stickers with them. So inside the lid we have just a couple of spring clips, which I put the Tronics Pro bait elastic in, just pop riveted under the lid, so they just hook in there like that. Piece of foam here which I keep my dongles in. See if I just see, they just go like that and they just hook. I don't tie them onto a piece of line, I have a clip on the end of the line, just hook them on, and then I just keep them on this bit of foam, which means I can just easily see them all, and I can pick the right one for the size of bait. Then in here, just some plastic bags just tucked in the little recesses in here, because you never know when you want a plastic bag. And that's it in the lid. In the main compartment of the box, I've got a Trident tidy tray with these little canisters in here, waterproof canisters you can get with it. You can put all your hooks and odds and sods on, swivels, imps, that sort of thing. I've got a couple of tip lights in that one, and then across the back here, different weights, some more tip lights and a hook sharpening device there, and then obviously in the front here, all my rig winders with all my rigs on that I probably won't use certainly won't use half of them during the course of a session, but they're all there should I need it. And then in here I've got pliers, priest, disgorgers, knife, all sorts of odds and sods in there. One thing I have got in here which is really handy if you've got a beach shelter is these hooks. You put the washer on the outside and the hook on the inside, and they snap together like that, so you can just hang stuff. As you've probably seen on my videos, I hang a cloth inside the beach shelter. Really handy for that. And then we've got a container here for cool bag here for bait. Then we've got gas cylinder for making my tea and coffee, water bottle, and then down here as well I've got my chocolate box as a Christmas present, and then my little gas stove in there. Box is perfect for keeping that, stopping that getting damaged. Then what else have we got? They got here a couple of cloths, and then a couple of bags for reels. This is a wash bag or something like that. Come in handy if you ever get given stuff at Christmas, putting your reels in. One in there and one in a purpose-built one. And what else we got? Container with a spare spool in it. Again, my deal container. Fish oil. That's what I had in that. Appropriate enough. Black lug oil for putting on baits. Not that I use it very often because I forget I've got it. More hooks and various bits and pieces in these pouches. And I got this little contraption here which hooks on one of the uprights of my beach shelter, which then bait elastic sits in, so you can have it right at hand. Put that back. Then also we've got this as well, which I put the like my disgorger in. I put bait and needles in, scissors in there, forceps in there, baiting needles, all that sort of stuff. Again, it clips on the edge of the beach shelter, so again, all right at hand. And a bit of pipe insulation with some rigs tied around it and falling off. And then we got here a small first aid kit. It's always worth having, you never know if you might cut yourself or something like that. A few bits of kitchen towel in there as well, always come in handy. And then what else we have got? Another container here, odds and sods in there again, spare lighter, some scales, there's some lures in there, some leader line and stuff. And then in the bottom here we've just got the side tray. Now if you get one of these Trident trays, you then can't sit this in the top, obviously, because the tray's in the way, and it's actually, the tray is actually fixed in, so you can't move it to put this in. So you have to just sit it in the bottom and then load everything in top. So anyway, that's the tray, I'll leave that there. The only other things I got in here, I've got a couple of plastic tubes which I put in the side here, which you can put bait and needles and stuff like that in. Just keeps them nice and neat, easy to get to. All they are is a piece of plastic, and then they're just cable tied. You have to drill a couple of holes in the plastic in your tackle box, and then just put the cable ties through and pull them tight. And I've got one there, and then I've got one on the other side here, which is a shorter one for shorter baiting needles, because obviously if you don't make them the right length, they're a real pain to get the short baiting needles out of the long tube, as I've found out. So anyway, that's the inside of my box. Well, that's it. That's a tour of my tackle box. I hope it gives you a few ideas, maybe things you want to put inside yours, or maybe not. It's up to you, but that's what I do with mine. So thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.